Mnet Supersport and Scimitar Security Guarding proudly presents international boxing from the Carousel entertainment world. 10 rounds in the super bantamweight division between former world champion Welcome the Hawk Ncita and the former world champion Kenny Mitchell from the United States. During the week, Welcome told us about his training.
Oh, pretty good right on top. Now I'm just taking it easy, getting there. I don't want to lose what I have right now. I'm not training hard. I'm just taking it easy because the fight is too close just next week.
Yeah, how much do you know about Kenny Mitchell?
Well, I know him. I sparred with him when I was a flyweight in Houston. That's a long time ago. I think that's about 88, 89. When I used to spar with him, he was a bantam then. And I know him. I know his style. Now, I don't think I'll have a problem.
Yeah, this is a late replacement, not a late replacement, but a replacement fight. You were supposed to fight Gomez beforehand. Now Mitchell's coming. Which one would you have preferred out of these two?
If it comes to fighting, it doesn't matter who he is, I don't care who he is, as long as he's in front of me. He's just like somebody else. I'll take care of him.
Once you have taken care of him, I'm sure you're going to stick around for the main fight. That's McKinney against Rinchonis. How do you see that one going?
Well, I'll stay around just to enjoy the fight, not just to look at McKinney, because I know McKinney. I fought him. He won't change. He will never change to me. He will change to the eyes of the other people, but not to me. So what I mean is, I'll just stay there and watch and enjoy myself, not just for the sake of watching him, because I know him. The main thing is not to lose. The main thing is to come back. Everybody has a loss. Sugar has a loss. Muhammad Ali, all the great guys have got a loss. The main thing is to come back, is to do something about that loss. That's my aim.
All right, you've had one fight since then. That was against Eddie Rangel. Tell us about that. That obviously wasn't too many problems for you.
No, it was no. The problem is, the good thing is, I'm not the guy who, when he's got no fight, will stay out of the gym. I'm always at the gym, and I've got good sparring partners. SHM, Vianney Bongo, this one, Mbuleli Potel. I've got lots of guys who are good over there. They keep me in shape every now and then. Every time and again, I'm in the ring. That's what keeps me going on. And I can't stop doing that as long as I'm in boxing.
Are you unhappy about the fact that you haven't been very active since the McKinney fight, only the one fight? Would you have liked to have had more fights?
Definitely, for sure, but I knew the problem is, like they say, all the guys didn't want to fight me, and I do understand that, because they ain't fighting the bombs that they're fighting somebody. I'm not like undermining them, but I know my place is there. They know me. That's what I am. That's what I like about me.
How would you like to win this fight now against Mitchell?
When it comes to that, I don't go to a fight for a knockout. I go to a fight to enjoy the fruits of my work. When the knockouts comes, I just take the opportunity. I'm not going there to knock the guy because I'm not fighting a tree. I'm fighting somebody who's going to hit back, But it's only if, when the chance comes, then I'll utilize it.
Welcome is looking for a win and rematch against the champ McKinney. His opponent Kenny Mitchell has other ideas.
Well, I'm a former world champion too, and I felt confidence good about the fight. I come here to win, and I'm going to do Saturday night, win the fight.
What do you say to people that say that you're not past your best?
No, I'm not past my best. I'm still in my prime.
How would you like to win this one against Welcome?
I'm going to win it. I don't know how I'm going to win it, but I'm going to win this fight Saturday night. This is my year. I'm coming back. Kenny Mitchell's back on the scene.
Stand by for 10 rounds of international boxing in the super bantamweight division, brought to you by Mnet Supersport and Scimitar Security Guarding. Two former world champions. Welcome the Hawk Ncita against Kenny Mitchell from the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for this fight. The referee is Mr. Martin, and the judges are Messrs. Horn, Meji, and Skitter. Introducing in the blue corner, weighing in at 56 kilograms, he's wearing black and gold shorts. The former IBF world champion and #1 contender with a record of 32 fights, 32 wins and 1 loss. Welcome, Ncita! And introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 55,10 kilograms, he's wearing black trunks. He's a former WBO world champion. He has a record of 35 fights, 21 wins, 3 draws, and 11 losses. Fighting out of the Bronx, New York City, it's Kenny Mitchell.
get all time to listen to my comments. Okay, shake hands, good luck to both of you.
Well, here we go to the first of a 10-rounder. Welcome Ncita, having his first fight back in this country for a long, long time. And he's against Kenny Mitchell, old-timer, experienced 34-year-old from the Bronx. Kenny, once upon a time, WBO World Junior Featherweight Champion. Of course, Welcome was the IBF champion in the same division until 14 months ago. But he's now after the title again, and here tonight he faces a real, wily old veteran.
He certainly does, Len, and Kenny Mitchell is no stranger to these shores, and been here twice before, 1982 and in 1989 when he beat Hammanskraal.
Well, of course, Welcome, it's only his second fight since he lost his title 14 months ago, and he really needs the ring action. He's been out of action for a little bit too long, had only one fight when he stopped Eddie Rangel up in Lake Tahoe. That was in October last year after being out of the ring for 10 months. And it's to be seen if he still has all that zip that he used to produce when he was the world champion.
A nice right hand coming through from Ncita there. And Mitchell retaliates with one of his own to the body.
Very slow moving is Mitchell, of course. Type of fighter who at his age and after his experience will conserve himself very well, I should think. Trying in mainly on the body attack, I see. He's coming in, throwing all his shots up into the body up to now.
At the age of 34, he's certainly on the decline, and I'm sure he's hoping for one last impressive win to maybe get a shot at the title. And he caught Ncita with a left hook there.
Well, of course, that's where the money lies, having another shot at the title. But he's fighting a very determined young man in Ncita, who's really wanting to get back on top again and get back to that title he once owned.
Ncita on the attack, battling to land with any solid blows. The left jab goes through there, though.
His punches are falling a little bit short of the mark, mainly, and I think that's because of the timing isn't quite there. He needs the action to get the timing back in.
No holding, no holding, no holding.
Oh. That was a good punch from Welcome, and that shocked Kenny Mitchell, and another little left went in and hurt him again. Another right goes over the top. A couple more of those, and Mitchell will be in real trouble. He's halfway there already.
Well, Mitchell's on unsteady legs there. Mitchell was waiting for the ref to say break, and Ncita stepped in the left hook that ended in all sorts of trouble.
Well, you get the idea that Welcome, had his punches been as crisp as they ought to be, Mitchell would have been down by now, but right now he's slowly doing his best to stand up while he fights his way out of a corner and takes an awful lot of shots on the way. The end of the first round, and that was all Welcome and Ncita.
And then we see the left hook that got Mitchell on the point of the chin, and his legs are very unsteady here. And it's Ncita on the attack. And there we see him following up with the right hand.
Hands up now. Protect yourself at all times. You got to protect yourself, man.
Well, quite a word of advice in the corner there from Mike Roberts to Kenny Mitchell. Protect yourself at all times. He needs to, the way he took those shots. And now it'll be a confident Ncita coming out for the second round. Looking to get those shots in a little bit smarter and crisper than he has been. The short left hook still going in very smartly, like Welcome always could throw it. But he does. Oh, and another right hand and a left hook. And down goes.
Well, he pushed Mitchell down on the back of the head there.
Yes, he did. He threw him down, actually, but He was actually... It was a half a throw, half a tumble, and I think Mitchell, battling to get out of the way, stumbled over his own feet in the process. But he's leaving the left-hand side of his face invitingly open there, the way he dropped his left hand low like that. Welcome surely will find the opening there shortly.
He certainly will, and Welcome showing a lot more power in his most recent fights. Digging in with the left hook to the body there.
Nice way of digging the left hook to the body. Dropped his shoulder and threw himself right behind it. Oh, and that's Mitchell on the way out if he goes like that. Wobbly, takes another shot and another right hand to the head. Oh, and he's in all sorts of trouble here. Up against the ropes, doesn't quite know where he is for the moment. And it needs one good shot from Welcome to put a plate to this, but Welcome can't quite get there with a decent shot. There's the right goes in, and another one. Mitchell through the rope, and almost into the lap of Stanley Christodoulou. He won't get back. He is out, and he's still outside the ropes. All over in the second round. Welcome Ncita, a winner by a knockout.
Well, this fight certainly secured Ncita return match with the winner of tonight's world title fight, Len.
There you see him lying on the floor, because the doctor keeps him there till he's happy that he's really recovered. They won't let him get up. That's part of the health tactics in boxing these days. Safety first. Keep the man down until the doctor's satisfied he's fully recovered. He won't let him stand up. But that was a barrage of blows from Welcome Ncita that really knocked him out through the ropes. You'll see something of it here. Here's the slow-mo.
And then we see Ncita following that right hand straight down the middle, catching Mitchell on the chin. And there's a follow-up punch that sends him through the ropes. Watch this then, on the side of the head.
Yes, he toppled through the ropes. There's referee Stanley Christodoulou behind him, and he almost fell into his lap.
Well, he had no chance of standing up from those blows.
Well, a good win for Welcome Ncita. A very good win, and here we go through the slow-mo again, and you see how he threw that barrage of punches that eventually knocked Mitchell through the ropes. A good win, but unfortunately too quick, because Welcome needs a little bit more action than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official results. A knockout, 1 minute 55 seconds of round 2. And the winner, Welcome Ncita.
Ncita, winner here. Welcome. Were you a little disappointed that didn't go a little longer for you?
No. You cannot work hard and then you do the hard job in the ring. One of the two has to be easy. You know, I'm happy.
We saw you working out so hard at Carousel. He never saw that punch coming, but you hit him with a couple of good lefts early in that first round as well. Surprised he never went down then?
I wanted to you know, like put them together, but he's kind of awkward. He's short and he's awkward style, you know. So I had to be careful because he was coming with a left hook. So I had to be careful and make sure that when I throw a punch, it must land and then it must be lights out. If it can be like that, like so. But fortunately, it went as according to.
Well, Hawk, it was lights out for you in this fight. Now we're looking forward to April. Kennedy McKinney is the next guy you're looking for. Is that right?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. If he wins, and I'll be glad. You know.
All right. Well, if he does, when we spoke to him beforehand, he wasn't quite sure whether he wanted to fight Welcome Ncita in April.
Well, that I don't know, but I do want to fight him. You know, if he feels like there's no way to hide, he has to fight me. You know, I've been waiting too much long. You know, I'm number one, and he has to fight me.
Oh, Welcome. Well, I know you're going to be watching the next fight as soon as you get yourself toweled off. We'll be watching McKinney. We'll ask him what his plans are if he wins that fight. That's the next one coming up. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's go back to ringside.